Hey HBCU fans, Kayla Williams here, and I'm outside the stadium support facility on the campus of GSU, where I'm going to go in and have a talk with head coach, Coach Broadway, and G-Man Frank Warren. Start off with Jackson State, and you, if I'm not mistaken, you broke an NCAA record with your rushes. You had 256 yards, so tell me what was going through your head during that game.
I was just focused that game. I was well prepared. My O-line, fullbacks, they did a great job. We had a great game plan. I just ran like I was supposed to, and that what happened.
Okay, and so you had that great game, and then it led to another good game versus Prairie View, and you guys came out with the victory. So what was the mindset for the game versus Prairie View?
We just had a mindset. This is a step towards a SWAC championship, so we had to come out and play real hard. And we came out of the day. We could have did better, turnovers and stuff like that, but we did good enough to win the game. I think we could do more better. But it came out with a W, so I'm happy about that.
Now you're going into SWAC play again this weekend versus A&M. What's your mindset in regards to them, and how are you guys going to be preparing this week?
Yeah, this is a bigger game than last week. That's how we feel. Every game gets bigger and bigger for a step to the SWAC title, so we got to come out ready to play this week.
All right. So in a press conference yesterday, your coach, Coach Broadway, called you Frank Sweet Warren. What you have to say about that nickname?
I like it. He always called me that during practice. He said I got sweet feet, and I accept the nickname.
Well, you were Offensive Player of the Week last week. So what are some of your goals throughout the season that you want to accomplish individually and as a group?
Well, my first goal is to win the SWAC championship, become a two-time champion, and if I'm able to break the record at Grambling, that would be a great accomplishment. But my first one is to win the championship.
Tell us a little bit about the upcoming match versus Alabama A&M this weekend.
Well, it should be a really good ball game. I've watched the last few games they've played, and last week they got much better. And I hope we've gotten much better. And we're looking forward to going over there playing a pretty good football team, one that I think we've got to be mentally focused on and prepared to play, and we need to get better from last week. If we can make improvement from week to week and continue to improve, then I like our chances. But if we can get it all full of ourselves because we won one ball game and not prepare like we're going over to win the ball game, then we're going to be in trouble. But I think our guys are ready to go and compete and get better every week.
What's the number one thing you would want to improve on specifically for Alabama A&M?
Well, there's a couple of areas that we need to make improvement on. Tackling was a big minus in the Prairie View game. We missed so many tackles. Turnover was a big minus for us. We had 2 turnovers that led to 10 points, and I think the longest drive on those 2 turnovers was around 20 yards. So we've got to get that correct. We've got to protect the football better, and we've got to tackle better.
You're 2-0 in the SWAC right now, so it's been going well, but just because it's been going well doesn't mean it's any time to get lackadaisy. So what's your outlook on the continuing season within SWAC play?
We don't look that far ahead. We just try to do one game, and right now our focus is on Texas, Alabama A&M, and if we can play well that game, then that'll be a big plus for us. But we try to stay within it now. We try not to get too far ahead of ourselves and try to focus on the job at hand, not down the road. If we get ready for A&M, then everything will pan out for us. So, again, we can't afford to look ahead.
Now, last week's victory over Prairie View was a matchup from last year's championship. Was that almost payback for last year, and is that almost a sneak peek maybe for this year?
I have no idea on either side of it. It was a game that I thought we played well. I thought we had taken some steps and gotten better in a lot of areas. Again, disappointed in the turnovers, disappointed in the tackling. Had an opportunity to put the game away a couple of times during the course of the game. Had one fumble going in that kept us out of range. We missed a 4th and inches that really hurt. But I don't know about this championship stuff, or the last 2 people that won the game was conference champion. All I know, we need to go and beat Alabama A&M this week, and all that other stuff. It works out. Trying to make predictions on who's going to win it is way too early in the season. So we just try and take it one game at a time, and hopefully when the smoke clears at the end of the season, we'll be in this thing someplace.
Now, the beginning of the season, one of your players, Frank Warren, has been having a good season thus far. He had some great performances versus Jackson and again last week versus Prairie View. What are your thoughts on him?
Frank has been good for us for 4 years now, and I think giving him an opportunity to run the ball, he's shown what type of player he is. You know, he's a great player, and he's got to continue to get better and continue to make plays for us. If he can continue to run the ball the way he's running the ball now, we're going to be a tough out for a lot of people. You know, when you can run the ball, it creates problems for the defense. So, and Frank's been outstanding.